Well, you now know a little bit of the planning process that went into the McKnight Performing Arts Center. And just as every note in a piece of music is important, every detail that went into this actual building is also important. So we're gonna give you a little behind the scenes tour. We got a look before opening night, and I'm speaking with Mark Blakeman. He is the Marilyn and Carl Thoma Executive Director of the McKnight Center. And so the exciting parts of this building actually start right here, outside.
This is perhaps the most unique element to the McKnight Center. This is our outdoor plaza, and what we're able to do with this 32-foot LED screen and robotic cameras inside the facility is share performances in real time with another audience outside. So we think of this as our third performance space in a way, and in addition to the screen, you get the same immersive sound experience out here that you do inside the McKnight Center. The fact that this was part of the original concept really says a lot about the visionary people behind the center and their intent to really engage people in a very broad way.
Okay, so this is the inside of the McKnight Center.
This is it. We're actually coming in on the west side of the building. This is the Betty and Bob Kearns lobby, and it's adjacent to our outdoor plaza space. And these giant windows are actually sliding glass doors.
Okay.
So we have these enormous openings that we can create to be able to move a lot of people from the outside space into the interior and so forth. One of the things that I wanted to share, we spent some time talking with our design architects about what inspired them, what were the influences that kind of created the main aesthetic for the McKnight Center. And there's this theme that's carried out throughout the design, which is about forward momentum. And so you notice these giant curved walls, and these curved spaces are actually leading you into the performance areas.
Okay, yeah, I see them in the floor.
You see it played out on the tile. You see it actually in the chandelier of our patron lounge upstairs. And if you look at the aisles in the performance hall, they're actually curved. There's no straight lines. And it's all moving toward the stage area, which I really love.
Well, let's go see it.
Yeah. This is the large theater here at the McKnight Center. We have 1,098 seats. Large is kind of relative, I would say, because a lot of performing arts centers have 2,000 to 3,000. And so it's really a very special space because the combination of world-class artists in such an intimate environment. And I think that we can provide an experience to people that they can't get in a lot of other places. And we use technology to enhance the experience of our listeners and our viewers. We have these large LED screens that flank the stage. We can use those for a variety of different reasons, but one is that we use robotic cameras here in the performance hall, and we can show close-ups of our performers on the screens. So we can give everybody kind of a bird's eye view regardless of where they're seated inside the hall. So it's a wonderful feature, and this space technically is an opera house. We have an orchestra pit, so we can accommodate touring Broadway, operas, dance companies that have live orchestras, and the stage has a sprung deck so that for dance companies that's got some give to it. So this is our recital hall. It's really a special space here at the McKnight Center. Our intimate 217 seat space, acoustically perfected primarily for the performance of music. And this is a space that will be heavily utilized by the students at OSU for junior recitals, senior recitals. I know there will be faculty recitals in here. We're doing McKnight Center performances in here as well. And it's just a really, really incredible space. Acoustically, you know, again, this whole sense of being immersed in great sound. And you see all this heavy articulation on the sidewalls. That's to get the sound to reflect around the room. So when you sit in a seat, you're actually hearing it coming from all directions.
Okay, well, thank you so much for this tour. There's so many fun details to see, and I hope that everybody is able to get tickets and come see it for themselves.